Hello, I am Thom from KULK, and this is the rig I'm going to be using for the Earth House. First of all, it's the guitar. It was a 2012 vintage modified Dragula I bought when I was like 14. It's my one and only guitar. It was sunburst, and now it's black. It's been split in half twice, here and here. The neck split here, and it's come out of this. It's cracked along here as well. And it's going to crack along here. That's my next one. Other than that, it's been routed out, stripped of all the electronics, other than just this one JB pickup in the middle. Goes straight to the output, no tone, no potentiometer. I've got Ernie Ball beefy slinkies on here, 5 of them, because the 6th one always breaks off. The tuning is B, F sharp, B, F sharp, B. These are the pedals. So, bog standard tuner, Boss 1, then that goes into my splitter, and then that's separating it into the bass and guitar side. On the guitar side, we have the pedal that I built for our last record. It's kind of like a Fuzzrite, but like the Stooges used to use, but with more modern higher gain transistors. And I've sort of made no effort to quell like the screaming and the noise off of it. Then that goes into the wah. It's basically just a standard crybaby inside one of these, but sounds worse. So stripped out a load of the parts in that, made it squeal a bit more. But you really want one of these because it's got a longer potentiometer range. You've got a higher physical sweep. Then it's the bass side. So that gets, the octave comes down from the Digitech, and then that goes into the bass overdrive, which is also modified. Those don't really sound that great. So again, pulled out some pieces, swapped out some pieces, made it a bit more amp-like. And then because sounds horrible, it goes into a noise gate and just sort of cuts off some of that fizz. I started modifying pedals when in COVID I was like pretty bored, had a lot of time, so I just sort of learned how the pedals worked, how to read the schematics, and then from there I was like, well, I should probably just start building some myself. Then, once you can build one of your own, you can see how the other ones work, and if you don't like something, it gives you a lot more power to change it. I really like the way Oliver Ackerman from A Place to Bury Strangers uses a wah in sort of the same way. It doesn't think about it like a wah, but it's more of like a filter sweep. It's more of like a cutoff on a synth. So amps, I always run guitar side, the Quilter, chosen amp of part chimp. So I was like, I need one of these. It's like 200 watts, solid state, and it rips. It's loud as fuck, and it's just really good. Bass side, this amp egg is really, really nice. I tend to like, the idea with the amps is scoop out all of the mids in the bass, and then have the guitar be the mids, and then I'm left with like a fuller sound. So drum-wise, we've got Jade's Ludwig Acrolite. That's from 1965. Still got the original head on it, because I don't know where you'd buy a new one, because I think it's pre-metric, so it probably won't fit. Then DW drums, we've got a 13, 24, and 16. Dark Custom Crash, Zildjian ones. Not a Dark Custom Ride anymore, because Jade snapped it. It's got a nice bell to it though. This Zildjian Dark Custom China, which is pretty good. I like the sound of it. And for her synth, we use a microbrew. These are really great. They're like semi-modular, so you can like patch in CVs things. You can patch the LFO to the filter. Just a really good droning synth. Also has sequencer. Perfect. We also have triggers on the kick and the snare. Those will go to the TD6 that we have down there on the floor. That basically, we just mix in some kind of nastier kick and snare samples into the sort of the live sound. just gives it that like Godflesh-esque like industrial sound. Jade also wanted me to mention that she usually uses a Speed King for her kick pedal, but she snapped it. So now it's what looks like the kick off a starter kit made by Mapex.